What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. Today we're back on No Man's Sky, and I just wanted to show you guys something. I am on the newest update, which is the 3.099 on the PS5. So there's a couple changes and stuff. As you can see, they're marked with little storage things and stuff like that. But that's not what this update is about. I am not going to talk about all the fixes that they did. That's all it was a whole bunch of fixes and everything. The glitch still works for those of you interested in it. I wanted to talk about all of this stuff here. So we are going to try a couple things. So I've been working on a recipe video, going over a lot of the recipes. I'm not sure if I'm going to go over all of them just because there's going to be tons and tons of recipes. But I didn't have a lot of the plants and stuff. I can make them. So I can make all of these. I do have all the stuff somewhere on my ship that I can make all of this. So that's what I was working on. But I also wanted to go over something else. So this gamma root, I think that's what that one is. Let me see here. It is a fungal cluster. So this fungal cluster, it takes 5 of the original fungal mold and ammonia. The gamma weed, it takes 50 of the gamma root, which I think on that one I said 5, but it's obviously 50. So it takes 50 of the gamma root and 25 uranium. Now I don't have any gamma root at all. Something I discovered, which is actually really interesting. If you take a look at a lot of these plants, they have the seed basically, which is a gamma root, and then you require the same thing from that planet, which would be uranium. For this one, it's the mold and ammonia. For this one, it's frost crystal and the dioxide. Now, not all of these are like that. Like this one here, I think is one of them. Yeah, so this one doesn't have it at all. That one does. That one does not. So the ones that do, so like the selenium, frost ward, the fungal crystal, the gamma weed, I'm going to show you with the gamma weed. This is something that I just recently found out, and it's actually very helpful for anyone who's trying to start any type of farms, whether it's on your ship or just on a planet or whatever. So like I said, I have 0 gamma root. My inventory is very sloppy right now just because I've been messing around with it, so just bear with me. But if we take a look in here, so I have all of these antimatters because I was duping stuff for this, which I'll go over that in a second as well. So as you can see, I have no actual gamma root anywhere in here. For those of you that know the type of videos that I do, I usually go through my entire inventory and show you guys. I'm not going to do that. I mean, unless you guys want to stop, technically, I guess I'm doing it right now. But I'm going through it really fast. So that's the entire inventory there. If you go through, you pause and everything, you'll see that I have no gamma root at all. So you can actually make gamma root. I think the gamma root, I don't need to go there. I don't know why I was doing that. The gamma root was uranium, if I'm not mistaken. Uranium, yeah. So let's see how much uranium we have on us first. Which, if we have enough, I don't even need to go in here. We have 210. We're going to do just a little bit more, just so that we have enough. Not that it's expensive or anything, but I just want to show you guys something. So that should put us at like 420. But if you come over here, you can also do this with a medium refiner or a large refiner down on the actual planet. We're going to go in this large refiner here. So you're going to take whatever secondary element is with it, so like the dioxide, the uranium, the pyrite, stuff like that. So for this one, we're going to actually take the uranium, we're going to throw that in there. As you can see, doing uranium by itself will turn into ferrite dust. Now if you combine this with oxygen, where's my oxygen? I probably passed it. I have oxygen somewhere, guys. No oxygen there. None there. None there. Oxygen. Look at that, guys. uranium and oxygen make the actual seed that you need to make the plant. So we need 50 of these technically, so I could just come over here. We're going to go all the way down to 50 real quick. And technically you can only, if you wanted to, you could literally make one. And then with the one, you could actually just duplicate that one over and over. But we're just going to make all 50 just so I can show you guys, because it would probably go a lot faster. So there's our 50. It's going to take 18 seconds. And look at that, guys. Just out of using the secondary element that's off that same planet with the that you need for the gamma weed, you can use uranium and oxygen and you'll get gamma root. This works with all of the elements that that are used to make the actual plant. So if I had dioxide, I would make, I think it's the frost root crystal, or the frost wort. So let's see. Actually, I should have left that oxygen in there. That's fine. So ammonia is how I made the other one. We're going to take the oxygen there. Let's see. We'll do this one. I think this was the solarium. Selonium. Yep, there you go. So that makes selonium. Dioxide. There's your frost crystals. Just to show you guys, there's a fungal mold with the ammonia. I think there was one that I didn't have, one or two that I didn't have. Yeah. Alright, but as you can see, guys, anything that is in here for these, so like for that one you need the uranium will give you gamma root, ammonia will give you fungal mold, dioxide will give you frost crystals, that one's not going to work, phosphorus will give you selonium, that one's not going to work, that's not going to work, that's not going to work, pyrite will give you cactus flesh, that would not work, that would not work, and paraffinium would give you the star bulbs. So if you guys are missing any of these plants, that is an easy way to make those plants just right off the bat. And now that I made 50 of those, I can actually come over here and plant it. So we can actually come in here, and I think it was the gamma. Yep. There we go. Plant that, and then we just have to wait for it to grow up. So the other thing I wanted to go over was this here, which is why I have all the antimatter and everything in my inventory. All the antimatter, and I had a ton of ionized, there it is, the ionized cobalt, that's the other thing. So these, technically those should be green. I think it glitched out while I was doing this, but as you can see I can still search these. So it looks like they kind of reduce the stuff that you get out of these, but it looks like for the most part you get the same stuff. I've been getting carbon, condensed carbon, antimatter, and there's one on the opposite side that gives me navigational data. This one all the way down here. So let's let that go away real quick. There's the navigation data. And then these, I have been getting about 3 different things. I've been getting microprocessors, I think Gex Relic, and one other thing. I don't remember what it is. Oh, Gek Nip, is that the other thing? Gek Relic. I feel like there's one more that I'm missing then. Life Support, there we go. So the whole reason that I pointed these out is because if you guys have a big open room like this, and you make a whole bunch of these, as you can see I can't open them again. It won't let me do any of them, it won't let me do any of these again. But if you go back to where your ships are, down on the bottom, so we're going to run over here, and you guys may want to do this up here in the front room, like up in this area, just because this is a lot of running. But I had the room back there, so that's why I did it back there. You can literally jump through this, go back into it, and just go back over there, and all of that stuff is going to be refreshed to where you can loot it all again. I tried doing it with the plants because I thought it worked with the plants, but it does not, and I just ran out of stamina. So it doesn't work with the plants. That was part of the reason why I was making these rooms as well. But as you can see, the plants still are not grown up. Now that might change once they get fully grown, but at the moment I still can't do anything with them. But look at this, now I can search these all again. They're still red for some reason, but check this out. They've been giving me the same thing. So this one was the one that gave me navigation data. Navigation data. This one of these two, I think it was the one here on the corner, was the one giving me life support. Life support. I think this very first one was giving me one of the GEC things. Or no, this one was a microprocessor. Microprocessor. So, and there may even be more things. If you guys want, you can come in here and you can make a whole bunch of these. So these over here, sorry, these over here are called, where are they at? Where are they at? It's not those, is it? No. Is it the sealed barrel? No. Where are they at? I want to say it's these right here. That's a flask though. That is not it. There it is. Barrel fabricator. So it takes ionized cobalt and antimatter. That is why I have all of that stuff duplicated. So I can take this, and we'll leave a little space in here so that I can actually run in between those. So let's place one there, 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 and there. And I know I'm all crooked, but sorry guys. One of the joys of being on PS5 controller. And if enough. Can't even talk right. And if I wanted to make more of these, those are also right here, right next to it. These are the crate fabricators. They also take the same thing. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if any of these new ones give us anything good. Also, if you did not notice that, when you open these the first time, you are going to need the Atlas Pass V1 for these. Condensed carbon, more condensed carbon, I think. Yeah, I think that other one was more condensed carbon. Condensed carbon. Antimatter housing, nice. More condensed carbon. Navigation data. And condensed carbon. So I want to try something here. Let's delete that one, delete that one, and delete that one. If I'm not mistaken, this one here was the one giving the housing. So we're going to leave that one. We're going to delete the rest of these. All right, and let's check these over here. Corvax casing, another Corvax casing, another microprocessor. GEC relic, ion battery, that's a good one, and another Corvax casing. So the only one we left here, this should give us the housing, and then all of those should give us the same things we just got again. So let's go and test this out again. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because it is something that's actually really interesting. I think someone else, I can't remember who, I think it was Crazed Gaming, if I'm not mistaken. He was saying that you had to basically go to a different system, and when you call your ship in, your freighter into the different system, all this stuff will be respawned back in. Literally, you can just go to the bottom of your freighter, come back up, and everything's already spawned back in. So once again, let's come on this side first. Take a look here. Should be navigational data. Yep. This one should be the housing. Yep. I think this one, actually this one here was the ion battery. This one I think was I don't remember. GEC relic, and then this was Corvax casing. So it does look like whatever you get from these, it is the same. So if you guys want something, I would suggest doing going through, laying down a whole line of these all the way to the end. Give yourself enough room to squeeze in there. And if you have one that gives you navigation data and that's something that you want to farm, or one like this this housing here that gives you this. I don't use the housing too much just because most of my stuff is already made and I just duplicate it. Where's this stuff even going? So there's the support gels. Where'd that housing thing go? They're probably going on the freighter. Yeah, so there's the antimatter housing. All the stuff looks like it's going directly to the freighter. This is everything I've been getting. But yeah, I do think you can get warp cores out of these too and stuff. So I would suggest making a whole line of these and start deleting ones that are giving you items that are kind of trash, like this condensed carbon. I have a ton of those. Don't really need the condensed carbon. Now granted, if you guys are duping like I am, you may not even want to do anything like this, but at the same time, if for whatever reason I don't have the stuff to make the housing, which I don't even know what it takes to make the housing. Let's see. So I can technically make the housing because I have oxygen and ferrite dust, but say for whatever reason you're trying to make I don't know, a starship launch fuel, and it's giving you like say you don't have like the dihydrogen or the metal plating or stuff to make the metal plating. Now those two items are actually real easy to come across, so it's not that big of a deal. But just say for instance you run out of dihydrogen, and one of these or one of these are giving out dihydrogen. Instead of duplicating that dihydrogen every time and having a spot over in the limited slots that you have over there, keep one of these that are automatically giving it to you all the time. I'll do some more testing with the plants and see if I can figure something out with them, because I'm pretty sure there is a way to go ahead and refresh that every time. That might actually be warping to a new zone and stuff like that, but I'll test it out and I'll let you guys know in the next video. If you guys have any questions about anything that we went over in this video today, put it down in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like if you did like it, obviously. And if you don't mind, share the video. Let your friends know. I do apologize that I have not been on top of my game with how many videos I've been putting out. I've been trying to put out as many as possible. Work schedule's been changing and everything like that, so I don't mean to sound like I'm making excuses, but that is what's going on. Hopefully you guys can understand that, and I will keep you guys updated as much as possible. If you guys have any questions about any updates that are coming out or anything like that, and it's something that you think I might be able to help you with, or even if it's something that you just in general want to know about, even if you don't think I can help you, ask away and I'll do the research for you guys when I do have the time. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.